frequencies, everybody. I'm just gonna share what I've been getting from the dream space. Last night was like it's been for the past couple of weeks. I've been going through portals, timelines, going through various existences, but it feels real, like a regular life, like I'm having a regular life and going through regular life. And then it feels like it's not, like there'll be some little glitch in the timeline that is like, why the fuck am I doing that? And it's like, this becomes weird. So like last night, it starts off with me in like this warehouse situation. Y'all know I'm always in some type of warehouse. I think it's a portal. And so I'm in the warehouse with some people that I know, and we start to feel or hear like this energy coming towards us. And I saw the energy in the back of my mind, like I could see what it looked like. And it was like a big, huge robot monster type of thing. It was, I couldn't see it, but I could see it in my mind's eye. Like I focused and I saw it. It was like I took my third eye vision to it. And so I was like, shit, we gotta go. So I was telling like my crew that I was with, I'm like, hey, we gotta go. So we look like, how can we escape? I look to the left and we see this huge gate that was inside this warehouse that was outside. I was like, man, we're gonna have to jump the gate. And it was some people that was there that was like, they couldn't jump the gate. But it was me and somebody else. We was like, let's go. So we jump the gate. We get on top of the gate, and then we look up at the sky. And the sky started to look and feel like it was about to rain. We look back down, and we're like, hey, we can't leave our friends. We got to go back and get our friends. So we get down off the gate, go back to get them, to let them know, hey, it's easy. Y'all can do this too. Let's go. Let's help them get over the gate. I go from there, my consciousness takes me to the church that I grew up in, and they was having some type of ceremony. I'm vacuuming the floor in the in the church for whatever reason. Somebody comes to get me, to take me on the other side of the church. I go through this door looking for someone that I was supposed to talk to. I get shot through another timeline. It's like I went through a portal. In this timeline and portal of existence, I'm having ancestors there. My mother was there, and some other elders was there that I'm not familiar with. It could be somebody in my bloodline. I'm hearing them receive knowledge of the fact that Jesus isn't real. Like it was all a created lie. And they started to receive the truth of who they really were, and the fact that Jesus is a lie. And they understood, whoever was sharing the knowledge, they received it. And I remember telling my mama, I was like, Mama, you remember I was trying to tell you, and you thought I was the devil when I was trying to tell you. Now you understand. And she was like, yes. She nodded her head, yes. And then there was some other people there that, like I said, it was like some elders. Can't remember who, but they all were receiving this knowledge and information. And then it was almost like I was at a party, a block party, a celebration. Now I'm sitting by myself, and my consciousness shoots out, and I see my god sister with this guy that she's dating. I don't even know who she dating, y'all, and this is crazy. I see her in the bed with this guy that she's dating now, who used to be this guy that I had went out with a couple of times. We just went out a couple of times, wasn't nothing serious. But I saw him in the bed with her. It was very weird. And then the time lapse, have you all seen the videos where the time lapse, it goes really fast, like going through the day? Like I was seeing the time lapse of them like cuddling, kissing in the bed. They was under the covers, so I couldn't see any sexual movements. But I saw them like kissing, cuddling, laying down, rolling over while they was asleep. And then next thing you know, the next day they woke up and everything was going like speed time. And then they ended up at the block party. And she came to the block party. She was like, hey, how you doing? Now, she didn't know that I had already had a remote viewing of her with him before they even got there, which I don't even know what all of that means. Anyway, it just feels like another timeline. It's so weird. So anyway, that's most of what I can recall, you know, and then I wake up. You know, when I wake up, you know, I'm going through, first I do my meditation and I chill. And I'm trying to work my phone. Like, after I do my meditation, I'm like, okay, let me check my emails. Let me see what's going on. So I go and check my work email, my personal email, and ain't nothing coming up. I go through and try to look at something else on my phone. Nothing is coming up. My whole phone is just blacked out. Like, it just wants to shut down. They don't want to show anything. So I have to, I'm like, I don't know, where the fuck did I really go? So I turn my phone off. I turn it, reboot it, restart it, and boom, I start, okay, people, I start my day. I start my day. I'm saying all of this and giving y'all a little backstory on this dream, just to go over like what the energy is feeling like right now, because I'm just feeling tossed into portals. I'm feeling tossed into different dimensions. I don't know if you all have been experiencing the same thing with that. And even like last week, like I recall some parts of my dream from last week, but it was just really weird. Like I told y'all, one of them, I was, on another planet, and I bought some cotton from this guy who was selling bales of cotton for $7. And then I saw him walk to the edge of the universe and fall down, but he didn't really fall. It ended up looking like Interstellar, where he was inside of the dimension, inside of a dimension. And there wasn't it wasn't any type of gravity that was pulling him down, but he was able to walk on inside of these walls that were inside of these various dimensions. Like I told you, he was inside of a dimension, and he didn't fall. And I saw him wanted to be done with it and end it all, and he just fell. But he didn't die. He just dropped, and he dropped inside of another dimension, like Interstellar, if you've seen Interstellar. So y'all, that's the dream. It just feels like I'm, going through timelines and portals. Some of it's making sense, some of it's not. That's why I haven't been sharing a lot of my dreams, because some of it I feel like it's just for me. And then other times I feel like, what the fuck is this? So do you all feel like you've been swirled inside of this big old pot of timelines that your mind and your subconscious is trying to figure out what's going on? Or do you feel like there's a higher mind that may be controlling the thoughts of our subconscious thoughts when we're in a dream space? Like there's this energy that can affect what we end up dreaming and our frequency while we're in a dream state. But yeah, that's what I want to put on your mind, and I'm gonna always leave you in peace and high frequencies.